So we've checked out sum, average. Let's count up the total number of participants. So we're going to do equals count, and in this case I'll do emails. Oh, count the number of emails. Now we actually got 0 here. You got to be careful because the count formula actually returns the number of numerical values in a data set. And our emails were not numerical, so we actually have to do count A, the number of values in a data set at all. Press enter, 122. So that was the total number of entries on this attendance sheet. No surprise, because it goes from 2 to 123. Let's do some more. Ooh, we can get a little bit more exact here. How many middle school participants were there? Okay, so I'm going to do, in this case, count if I'm going to do the divisions middle school. So it says how many of them were middle school. Well, that's kind of nice. I could change it to upper school, and it'll tell me how many were upper school. I could change it to middle school, or I don't know, lower school, and it will count that range, looking for how many instances of LS there were in this case. You can get even more detailed. How many middle school participants were in the new LMS tour? All right, so in this case, we're going to do equals CountIfs. So we're going to have multiple things going in. So I want to count how many times both we had a middle school participant and the session name was new LMS tour. So first I'm going to do divisions. What am I looking for? Middle school. Then I'm going to look at the sessions. And what am I looking for? New LMS tour. All right, it looks like one person, one middle school person was in the new LMS tour. So be it. What if I want to count the total number of hours of middle school participants in the new LMS tour? Oh my God. So here we want to do a sum in this case. So I'm going to equal SumIfs. So we're going to sum things up, but only if something happens. I might as well make this all capitalized. SumIfs. All right, let's look at the formula help. So what is the range we are going to sum? We're going to sum up the hours range. What are the criteria we're looking for? So first, we're only going to sum if the division is middle school and the session is new LMS tour. So nothing particularly fascinating. That one person did a total of 1.5 hours. Okay, so be it. But check this out. What we can do is we can actually make this a little bit more exciting. Instead of actually typing in middle school and actually typing in new LMS tour, we can actually make this formula responsive to whatever we type in here. So check this out. So in this case, how many middle school participants? Instead of putting in middle school right there, I'm going to say look for whatever is right in that cell. So count if the division is equal to whatever that is, and the session is equal to whatever's in this cell right there. Whoa, look, it already updated. So I can type in lower school. Oh, and that cell updates. Upper school, middle school. How cool is that? And similarly here, instead of typing in specifically middle school, just say, hey, put whatever's in that cell. And instead of typing in specifically new LMS tour, put in whatever's in this cell. And so in this case, you can have these calculations contingent upon something that you type in here, whatever parameters those may be. But again, I kind of went into some greater depth than I had originally anticipated on some of the calculations you can do. But again, these named ranges can really be a life and time saver.